stopped streaming and reduced the quality because it's just being too difficult. Please be sure to thank Ian and Aaron for giving me a night off from the stress.
I'll do that.
I really appreciate that. He's such a good kid.
He's always thinking about me.
He is. I'm sure that's why he's in that. started recording a few minutes of the game because it's just not connected. Don't understand. It's connected to yours, and our signals here from AT&T is not good. Okay,
you doing? Well, it's good to see you out again. Can't remember her first name, but got to see Bebe, Mrs. Bebe the other day.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I haven't seen them for a while. I meant to get over there, but I didn't. Oh, just I mean, you didn't say anything, but before. You guys going anywhere for Christmas?
To the airport to pick up Ryan.
Oh, sweet. That's great.
He's coming in on the 23rd.
That's great.
Grudgingly, he's deep in his research, so once he gets back, he'll be back in the lab. Yes.
That's a shot.
Did we score 2 quick ones or something?
No, actually, they were probably halfway through the period, I think.
I was trying to watch it driving down here.
Oh, man, I don't know why it was awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
And then I tried to get on the phone, and for some reason I don't know, getting nothing on there, so it's really
Nick's got the
difficult.
nicest $20 router money can buy. What you're complaining about.
It's weird because the download speed is like 122,000, but the upload speed is at 3,000.
Yeah. That's better than I thought. I thought it was like a 300 baud modem.
Well, I mean, I've been
Made that
able.
chirpy sound when you're logging in.
I've been able to stream before here, but I don't know why today is so bad. It doesn't bode well for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I can usually get some kind of signal out here on the phone, but it's, for some reason I'm just not getting much of it.
Yeah.
So that means you're not having on my phone?
No, yours, yeah, it went down to 0. Yeah.
How come it's always the goalie parents that get really involved? I never figured that out. No one suffers like the parent of a goalie
I
either.
know.
It's true. It's best to be busy.
You know? They go by so quickly when it's not your kid.
Not too many situations where red light and the siren come on, but everybody knows
Yeah.
your kid made a mistake.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you saw Paul Maurice, the coach of the Winnipeg Jets. He was away
Really?
mid-season.
Did you say why?
Well, I think he's there 8 or 9 years, and he made the playoffs like 5 of those years. And, he took him from a real low-quality team to a contender. So he said, "Excuse my arrogance, but I think I'm more qualified than anybody to know that it's time for me to pass the torch on to somebody else and let somebody else motivate these
Yeah,
guys."
that's taking responsibility.
And he said that after the COVID year, especially up in Canada with no fans at all, he said it's the first time he's ever come to the rink and not look forward to it.
Yeah.
And he said, and very wisely and astutely, I think he said, when you lose some of that passion, it's very, very hard for it to come back. So that's true in life, basically, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's always been a stand-up guy, so.
So they have an interim as the assistant?
Yeah, they go with the assistant stepping in. They play in Columbus once a year because they're out of division and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It was back in early part of December, so that's always an automatic for us to go to it. done now, 2-0.
Wow.
At the time, they were battling for first place in their division.
So Sherry, the models I'm having with this, I set it on OBS at half resolution. That should have fixed it. But you have to do it before the stream starts, or you have to stop the stream to change it. But on the output or the video, I set it to half. Like so, the base is the base, and then output you can scale it, have it scale it. So I scaled it to half resolution. So that's it means that smaller signal goes out. I should have fixed it. So then on the bottom right, it's telling you what's going out, what are the signal, the bandwidth in real time. So it says 2890, 2951. It's been hovering like about there, 2800, 2900. The audio signal takes up like 170. I have that.
I'm ready. My eyes have closed in on this.
Yeah, so the audio is 192 of that. So whatever this is, like just dropped it 400. So now there's no signal.
That's the quasar vector.
There's nothing I can do.
That's the sphincter port functioning properly. Do you have the right point or port assignments?
Yeah. Normally I have this problem when we're like in the middle of nowhere.
Well, welcome to Lower Scabobia.
I can't. Well, so we got to figure out where we're going to put you. If you want to sit here and I can move over, would you want to do that? I guess their stream going. Yeah, so I will just I'll give you this chair. Get out of the way.
Do we have any rosters? Do we have like a program for this tournament?
No, there's no program. Yeah. Do you have Troy Foster?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Here's your phone, Sherry.
Sherry? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what happened after. It's too long to explain.
Yeah, I've been fighting the bandwidth here the whole time. I've been trying to get the signal to work well.
Is it second
Do you
period?
still have the roster from Frozen Creek? If you do, Troy should be on there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
She's starting to make a score sheet. I should have thought about that.
Two goals in the first period. The first one was by Thomas, and the second one was by Larry.
Oh, okay. So you said the first one was by Thomas. Did they give you
They have not. I can ask them for stats.
assists or anything?
I think Thomas assisted the second goal, but I don't know that for sure.
Okay. They were there. Because they didn't play Troy.
We did not know.
at the creek, further than the creek. Okay, well, great. Fantastic. That's lucky. Good evening, folks. We're joining you here, the audio during this second period. And the score 2-0 in favor of Beavercreek over Troy. Goals by Thomas Bush and Riley Hansen in the first period. For Thomas, his 16th of the season. For Riley, his 6th of the season. Goalkeepers for this evening, Noah Carver for Troy and Ian Champagne for Beavercreek. The Beavers are in the white sweaters and black trunks. The Trojans in all red. This is the first game. There's a shot that's wide. This is the first game of the Mayor's Cup tournament. There's 11:45 left to go in this second period, I beg your pardon.
First period for you.
Yeah. Puck cleared by Sexton down the ice for Troy. And as it's flipped up over the glass, we'll have a face-off. Beavers coming in with a record of 6-2-1. And coming off of a big win last Sunday against Northern Kentucky, and there's a timeout that has been taken. You know who took that timeout?
Beavercreek.
Oh, Beavercreek. Okay. Is Greg back?
Yes.
Okay. So Coach Gutterman is back behind the bench tonight. The Troy Trojans are coached by Rick Zabo. I apologize we didn't have audio in the first period. Your old pal Kent was out of commission for a little bit. But one returnee off the disabled list, Sherry Champagne, our chief videographer. She's gotten the okay and she's back in action. Team's back on from the timeout. Face off just outside the Beaver zone. It looks like Garrity, I believe, for Troy taking the face off. Puck cleared back in the Beaver zone. Back to get it. Cox. He'll shovel it to center ice. Played there by the Trojans' Lombardo. And again, the puck goes out of play, and we'll have another face-off. 11:02 to go in period number 2. The Beavers play, is it Springboro tomorrow? And Alter on Sunday.
At 11:30. Yep.
Okay. So 5 o'clock Springboro tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern. Alter 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern on Sunday. 11:30, I'm sorry. Puck cleared behind the Beavercreek net. And we're emanating from South Metro Sportsplex If you don't hear any crowd noise, it's because we were behind glass up in a mezzanine area. Here's Hansen, a backhander, the save made by Noah Carver. So we are behind glass at one end of the rink. Joey Donahue will be facing off against the Trojans' Brady Smith. Puck cleared back down the ice. Joe Martin. Martin pass intercepted. The Trojans held it in. A shot is blocked wide. And the Beavers clear. Back for Troy is number 17, and we don't have a number 17 on the, unless that's number 11, is that's Berghardt. Let's call him number 11. Is that a 17 out there? Does that look like 17, the guy backing up to us? It does look like.
77?
Oh, is it 77? No, there's no 77 either. Okay, so it's got to be 11. Okay, Berghardt. Okay.
Consultation and analysis, we have
9.5 minutes to go, second period. Beavers leading it 2-1. They're in the white sweaters and black trunks. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0 Beavers. Back comes Huff. Shot is wide. Puck cleared away. That's going to be an icing against the Trojans. Did Beavercreek win this last year?
They did.
So the Beavers are defending their Mayor's Cup title.
And Springboro beat Alter in the first game of the tournament for this 2-0.
Springfield defeated Alder 2-0 in the first.
Springboro. Yep.
Springboro defeated Alder 2-0 in an earlier game today. Here's a trip up, nothing called at the other end. Or is there something called? One of the Beaver players looked like he had his feet taken out from under him. I think that was... Yes, a trip. So there was a trip on it. So the Troy Trojans are going to be short-handed. I think it was Carson Cox at the other end that got his feet just taken out from under him by one of the Trojan sticks. Beavers at power play up 2-0. From the face-off, Thomas Bush has it poke-checked away down the ice. It's a foot race. Out of the net is Champagne to clear it away. Heads up by the goaltender Ian Champagne. Now Bush the other way. His centering pass is broken up and cleared to center. Back come the Trojans, and there's a trip on the Beavers. Are they going to call it? It looks like a delayed penalty. I think it's a trip on the Beavers. No, nothing called. Apparently they were holding his hands up for a delayed offside, but I thought there might have been a trip on the Beavers the other way. But here's Cox, a shot, and it's gloved by Carver. And he will hold on for the face-off. 7:56 to go in the period. 1:15 left in the Beaver power play. Donahue wins the face-off. Back for Cox to Huff. Huff has it stripped off his stick. Donahue picks it up. For Elsner to Donahue. Donahue drops it back to the right point for Cox. Cox to Huff. Huff checked. Loose puck Donahue behind the net. Donahue looking to make a play, trying to flip it back now for Elsner. Wrap around, and it comes free to the Trojans' Cam Lombardo, and he'll clear it away. 35 seconds left in the Beavercreek power play, but they lose the handle, and Burkhart tips it back. And it's off a stick right to his teammate, Cooper Sexton. Sexton for McGuirk, and Big Mike McGuirk will clear it down the ice. 15 seconds left in the power play for Beavercreek. Beavers one more rush on this power play. Here's Elsner, stick handling, has it taken right away by McGuirk, and he clear it down the ice. Big number 7 for the Trojans. He's been a thorn in the Beavers' side for several years now. Power play killed off by the Trojans. Team's at full strength with 6.5 minutes to play in the second period. Riley Hansen is going to take the face-off for the Beavers. Graham, Bush, Martin, and Lehman are all on the ice for Beavercreek right now. Looks like it's Gavin Burris taking the draw for Troy. Beavers trying to hold it in, but Lehman accidentally flips it up over the glass. It's off a stick. And the face-off then will be at center ice. Burris against Hansen. Hansen wins the draw. Bush tried to flip it in, but it's deflected back into the Beaver zone. The other way, a shot. And I believe Champagne got a piece of that. McGuirk trying to hold the puck in. He does. Behind the Beaver net now, it's Lehman. He's pinned to the boards. 6 minutes to go in the period. McGuirk holds in, moves in, fires. And it's off a stick wide. Not for Troy. Behind the net, he has it taken away. Here come the Beavers. Here comes Riley Hansen. Hansen, pass back for Bush, but it comes out to center. Beavers have to retreat. Bush back into the zone. Bush trying to work in front. Backhander! Oh, he had Carver down, but his backhander was deflected. He had a wide open net. Bush again trying to throw it in front, but it's broken up. McGuirk trying to bang it off the boards. It's held in at the left point, but now stripped away. Back is Burris for Troy. Burris, shot, saved by Champagne. Rebound behind the net. Under 5 minutes to go in the period. Back come the Trojans. Ian Francis Knott. Passes off. There's a shot, and Champagne down. And whistle blows, and it looks like Ian has the puck. As Joe Martin was trying to help him out. Ian keeps the puck out of the net. Ian got his first decision of the season last Sunday against Northern Kentucky. He's 1-0 with his goals against of right around 2 goals per game. Back is Schumann of Troy. He'll flip it to center ice. 4:10 to go in the period. Trojans carry in. At the left point, shot saved by Champagne. A shot by Andrew Condi of the Trojans. Gabby Paff will take the face off for Troy against Hanson. Back come the Beavers. Thomas Bush around the defense. Oh, a shot! And he scores! Thomas Bush bangs it off the inside of the left post. Wow, great stick handling by the Beaver sharpshooter. And for Thomas, that's his 17th goal of the season. And the Beavers now lead it 3-0. And here's Bush again from the face-off. Screen shot is blocked. Pearl back for Bush. Bush for Hanson. That's blocked. And there's going to be a face-off. The puck, I guess, must have ricocheted over the glass. Face-off at center. 3:35 to go in the period. 3-0 Beavers. Two goals by Bush, one by Hanson tonight. From the face-off, puck squirts behind the the Troy net. Flipped to center by Garrity. And down into the Beaver zone. Back is Cox. Cox trying to shovel it ahead. He's checked. There's a shot. And right on, and the save made by Champagne. Donahue against, I can't tell at the other end for Troy. Trojans hold the puck in momentarily now. It's flicked back to the Trojan line by Huff. Loose puck picked up by the Beavers' Lehman, but he has it taken away by McWork. McWork passed to center for Condi. Condi checked by Donahue. 2:40 to go, second period. Beavers in the white sweaters lead at 3-0. Here's a chance for Donahue for Elsner. Elsner trying to make a play in front. Oh, a shot! And the save by Noah Carver as he robs Donahue as he was all alone in front. Now Elsner again trying to make a play. Elsner stops behind the net. He's got Huff in front. He's checked Donahue in the corner. Back for Elsner. Alex Elsner behind the net. Trying to get it for Donahue, who has it stripped away by Cam Lombardo. And Lombardo clears to the center red line. There's a long shot from center that's wide by Jack Crawford. 1:45 left in the second period from South Metro Sportsplex. First round of the Mayor's Cup. There's a shot blocked off the leg of the Trojans' Miles Schumann. Back come the Trojans. There's a pass on the far side, and I believe Champagne got a piece of that. It's hard to tell again from this end. There's another shot, and that's up high and wide. 1:15 to go in the period. Here come the Beavers. Hanson shot blocked by Berghardt. Bush takes the puck away from Sexton and then gets checked, and then Bush gets it back. Thomas ridden into the boards by Sexton. Loose puck, Hanson. Hanson behind the net. Hanson, right wing circle. Now cross ice pass for Cox. His shot is blocked by Schumann of Troy. Schumann can't clear it. It's poked behind the net to Hansen of Beavercreek. Hansen drops it back for Bush in the corner. Bush, pass off a skate for Hansen. Shot, save. And the rebound is shot out by a diving Cooper Sexton. And just a few seconds left in the period, puck in the Beaver zone. Trojans trying to get a stab at the puck, but the buzzer sounds the end of period number 2. And after 2 at South Metro Sportsplex, the Beavercreek battling Beavers 3 and the Troy Trojans nothing. Is it the Greg's left and who's the other guy? Sign. Okay. Do we have any assists?
Yeah, I texted. I gave anything
Oh, okay.
back.
Any shots?
I've got unofficially.
Okay.
I have 11 for Beavercreek and 12 for Troy.
Okay.
Troy was leading in shots at the beginning of the first period too.
Oh, what was it after 1?
I don't recall.
Oh,
what after
but
two
after
was.
2, it's after 2, it's what?
Unofficially,
Oh.
Creek has 11 and
We've
Troy
got
has
12.
12.
Oh, okay.
Didn't feel like I was stuck on that injury.
Oh no, actually, while you're here, I wanted to talk to you together, but at the end of the season, I can't.
We've talked about
Yeah, I can't.
Well, we don't have any assist stats on the goals at this point. We do have shots after 2 periods of play. Troy actually leading Beavercreek in shots 12-11, but on the scoreboard the Beavers lead it 3-0 after 2. First period goals by Beavercreek, Thomas Bush, Riley Hansen. Third period goal by Thomas Bush. So for Thomas, he scored goals number 16 and 17 of the season, and Riley Hansen his 6th of the season. And so that's where we stand at 3-0. They're going to resurface the ice. Again, 1 game earlier here in this Mayor's Cup, the Springboro Panthers shut out the Alder Knights 2-0 earlier this evening. The Beavers will have their go at the Panthers tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, they'll have another crack at those Alder Knights, who defeated the Beavers 5-2 last Friday night at the Kettering Ice Arena. So they'll have another chance at those Alder Knights. And let me get this opportunity. Hey. Hang on a second. I usually do a live spot for a lot of our sponsors, including Dayton's Pizza Factory. I usually do it live. I talk about all the awards. I don't have cord. Hey, I don't have cord. I've got plenty of cord, but it's stuck. My cord is stuck back there. Can we free some up? I've got a whole bunch of cord, but it's all tangled up.
He's also on the board of Academy.
Yeah, we've got, as I refer to him, our pal, Bill Daniels of Dayton's Original Pizza Factory. I usually do, I don't know if you ever hear, I do a live spot for you guys and a lot of our other sponsors. I talk about all the awards and all the pizza and stuff. Well, Bill Daniels is here in the flesh. He's right here. He's not at Dayton Pizza Factory right now. He's at the game. Bill, welcome. And how's everything going at Dayton Original Pizza Factory?
Things are going well, Kent, and I have to say you do an amazing job on the air, and really appreciate everything you guys do for the program.
Well, we've talked in the past about how you feed us during these tournaments at the Kettering Ice Arena. A couple weeks ago, you supplied free pizza to all the players and all the teams and all of us and everything. We appreciate that. And tell us then, since we have you here, tell us a little bit about how did you get, first of all, in the pizza business? How did you get into that?
Well, first of all, it's it's always nice that you guys are so complimentary. I mean, when you tell me that, when we bring pizza, that it's the best pizza you've had all day, I really think that's high praise. So, but yeah, and I mean, we offer same-day delivery, which I think is pretty impressive, and but you guys always seem to appreciate that. So,
Same-day delivery.
But no, I started working at Domino's when I was a young man, and I really like the job. And what I love about it is anybody in the hospitality industry will tell you that it's a great job because you get to make people happy all day long. So there's something special about that. And if you figure out what that altruistic component is of your job, whatever it is, and you embrace that, it makes your day a lot more gratifying and makes you feel like you're doing something honorable. So that's how I look at pizza, and I always appreciate everything that again you guys do for the program. My son played for Beavercreek, and we got a tremendous amount out of it, and I know he got a lot of life lessons as well as the enjoyment of the sport. And hopefully the kids today, and I firmly believe that they're getting a lot of that as well. And the old saying is, if it's not for the lessons that sports teach us, it'd just be exercise. So it's fun, and I feel privileged and blessed to be able to give back to the program. So, but I want to circle back to, again, what you guys are doing. This live broadcast is fantastic. I've enjoyed it myself sometimes when I can't make the game, and I hope other people realize what you're doing and really appreciate it as much as I do. So,
well, thank you very much, Bill. Appreciate that. Well, tell us about Dayton's Original Pizza Factory. Is that something you started up, or did you buy an existing business, and when did all that happen?
Yeah, the chutzpah of youth, I thought I could do it better than Domino's, and started when I was about 22, dropped out of college, and I've just loved doing it ever since. Went back and finished up college at night school, and even went on to grad school and did an MBA, but just realized I was doing what I like doing, and have a good time with it. Like I said, it's really gratifying when you show up at somebody's house and the kids are jumping up and down, and mom's happy because she doesn't have to cook, dad's happy because everybody else is happy, but it's a really good job. And the other nice thing about it is I get to give back to the community. It's a business that lends itself well to donating to youth organizations, sports, helping out with pizza, alley cleanups in some of the neighborhoods we're in Dayton, where you want to get people off their couch on a Saturday morning and out meeting the neighbors and getting them to interact with each other. That's the kind of thing that weaves the fabric of a strong community. And if my job is to come in and make pizza to serve those people, then that's my part and that's my civic duty. So it's a great job to have.
Well, that's everybody appreciates what you do for the community, especially for our Beavercreek hockey community. Maybe briefly, as they're going to have a couple more rounds with the Zamboni out here, tell us about your menu. We got all the great different pizzas and sandwiches. Can you give us a little overview of your menu?
Well, like you guys always say, that's the best pizza you'll have all day, and we do have that same-day delivery. And we got our new lasagna pizza, which it's kind of like you have the garlic bread in the same bite because of the pizza crust. So we put garlic butter on the pizza crust, and then pizza sauce, lasagna noodles, cheese. We layer it up, and it's delicious. But we were trying to figure out what we would call it to convey the idea that it's both lasagna and pizza. And one of the guys said, "How about pisagna?" So we got these great T-shirts that say "Afraid to try an unusual gourmet pizza" on the front, and on the back it says "Pisagna, the new treat from the pizza factory." So that's what's going on.
Oh, there you go. We want to try some pisagna. There you go. Oh my goodness gracious! And you've got a lot of different specialty pizzas, right? And different subs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Sub salads, and of course our specialty is pizza, but we have a great number of traditional and then some gourmet and, kind of unusual specialty pizzas. So, pizza's great. It's like the pizza dough is like a canvas, and you can really paint whatever you want on there and do a lot of creative things, and we try to have fun with it. So.
And tell us how to get a hold of you. What's the website?
Oh, it's pizzafactory.biz, B-I-Z, instead of .com. So it's, you can see our menu online. You can download it. And then we do catering. We do a lot of business catering. We had an order today, a 112 pizza order that our staff is fantastic. We did a really good job on it. And I have to say something about our staff. We've been in business 35 years, and I've got a couple employees that have been with me almost 30 years, a couple more that have been there 20 years, a couple more that have been there over a decade, and that's out of about 12 employees. So, the staff is phenomenal, and it wouldn't be so much fun without the great people that we have there.
Have you had trouble with getting people, like so many different restaurants and different places are having right now?
Well, a lot of people ask you how many people work for you, and I try to be honest and say, well, about half of them. But no, we've got a great staff, and it's tough. We had some attrition recently that was a 12-year employee, 11-year employee, prep manager, also a fill-in night shift manager, great pizza maker, and it was probably the best attrition I've ever experienced, where he got his book published that he'd been working on for the past 5 years with a real big-time publisher. They flew him up to Boston and gave him his advance, and it's going to come out in like March. But anyway, it was phenomenal to see him realize his dream. And when you lose people like that, you have to smile, because some jobs are stepping stones onto bigger and better things. And
Fiction or nonfiction?
It's fiction, science fiction. Tor Publishing. Daniel Hughes is the writer, and they're doing a hardcover. It's coming out in March. So I don't have a title, but anyway, I did a kind of a gentle read of it for him, and as he's been working on it, and we're looking forward to seeing his name on the spine.
Okay, and so can you order off your website? pizzafactory.biz. Can you order off the website?
No, you have to call us. We've got such an extensive menu that some things are still better done the old-fashioned way, and we want to make sure we get your order right. So, if you do a factorial of all the toppings we have, there's a couple trillion combinations, and it's kind of hard to number those, But if you want number 8,256,544, that's cheese and pepperoni. So.
And if the folks, anybody out there who lives in the Dayton area, especially the East Dayton area, you're on 1101 Wayne Avenue, and it's 937. Is it 2244477? So I got it memorized from doing. So 937 and 2244477. Give Bill's folks a call. Dayton's original pizza factory. And they'll get you out a tremendous pizza. Personal testimony, Bill feeds us at our team functions, and it's absolutely fantastic, and great sandwiches too. So, Bill, I hope you don't mind me grabbing you here. Bill's attending the game. I saw him. I said, hey, get over here, Bill. Let's talk, instead of me just blabbing out of my copy sheet here. Thought I'd give you a shout and let you talk about everything yourself here. So thanks for joining us, Bill, and thanks for taking care of us during all of our team functions. And we look forward to more pizza in the future.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ken. And again, I can't tell you how much I enjoy the work that you do and your broadcast. And, keep doing what you're doing, and thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Bill. Bill Daniels, the owner and proprietor of Dayton's Original Pizza Factory at 1101 Wayne Avenue. We appreciate Bill giving us his time to help us out during the second period intermission. So we are getting ready for the third period. Any assists or anything, or they didn't contact you? Okay.
No.
Well,
Silence.
we will
Oh,
have
so
to.
I think they just got back.
Oh.
They're going to look.
Oh, okay. So we're all set. It's been 2 goals by Thomas Bush, his 16th and 17th of the season, and 1 by Riley Hansen, his 6th of the season. And that's where we're at, 3-0 Beavercreek after 2.
We'll get some stats in a few minutes if they're looking.
Ian Champagne between the pipes for Beavercreek tonight. His back is to us in the near goal, and Noah Carver at the other end for the Troy Trojans, who in their all red from the face-off at center. It's Carson Cox for Bush on left wing. He has it poke checked away. Big Mike McGurk will sweep it in the Beaver zone. That wraps around to Martin for Beavercreek along the boards. He has it poke checked. Riley Hansen clears. Up for Thomas Bush on left wing into the Troy zone. Bush looking for a hat trick tonight. He tries to center it. It's behind Hansen, and back come the Trojans. There's a long clearing shot behind the Beaver net. Trojans change, as do the Beavers. There's a shot right on Carver, the save. That shot it looked like it was from Huff. There's a sliding block by Alex Elsner, and back come the Trojans. Lehman is able to flip it up to Elsner. Elsner over the Trojan line. Elsner a shot. And a save by Carver. The Trojans in their blood red uniforms, which I don't even want to think about. And I'll explain that to you later. From the draw back in the Troy zone, back come the Trojans, trailing 3-0. Behind the net, Burris, wrap around. Oh, centering pass for Sexton, but it hops over his stick. He had a chance on Champagne's glove side, but could not corral the puck. Alex Elsner. Left wing Donahue. Donahue over the Trojan line. Back for Elsner. Broken up. Puck cleared. After it for the Beavers in his own zone is Carson Cox. Starts out on left wing. Has his pocket picked by Sexton. Sexton trying to center, but it's broken up by Donahue. Then Donahue tripped up. They're not going to call anything on that. It looked like he had his feet taken out from under him. Here the other end, a shot. Save by Carver. Trojans need to get on the board. There's a check by Cox on Cam Lombardo as he tried to work the puck in front. Puck banged in front. It ricochets right in front, but there were no Trojans there. And now Elsner leaves it for Hansen. Hansen works across center ice. Hansen moves in. Hansen a backhander. And Carver the save, and it's cleared all the way down the ice. And it's going to be no icing waved off. Lehman has it taken away. Chance for the Trojans. Shot, they score! And let's see, does that look like 8 or 9 out there? 9? Okay. 9? Okay. So if it's 9, it's Gavin Burris. He's got his pad up over his jersey, and it's kind of smushing his back of his jersey, and I think it was 9. Was it 9? Okay. So that is Gavin Burris. Puts the Trojans on the board. They now trail it 3-1 with 11:30 to go.
9 from 7.
Oh.
9 from 7.
Okay, so the official score, Burris from McWork. Gavin Burris from Mike McWork. Put the Trojans on the board. Joey Donahue wins the face-off in the Beaver zone. Lehman up for Elsner through neutral ice, and he gets sandwiched between 2 Trojans. And the Trojans then dump the puck back in the Beaver zone. Back is Joe Martin. Martin trying to work around Condi. Has it poke checked away. J.J. Lehman starts out. Lehman trying to shovel it ahead. He has it knocked off his stick. Loose puck, Joey Donahue. Now he's going to try to get it out of the Beaver zone. He gets bumped off the puck. Loose puck, Owen Huff. Huff will try to slide it in, and it's emptied right back out. 3-1, the Beavers lead it. 10:15 to go in regulation. Beavers can't clear the zone. Loose puck right in front, dangerous, and Connor Sexton almost had a chance in front of the Beaver net. Now Alex Elsner starts out. Elsner over the Troy line, trying to flip it through in front. Elsner lost the handle. Owen Huff for the Beavers, trying to throw the puck in front, and that's deflected back behind the net. Hansen to Cox, shot, blocked and cleared. 9:28 to go. After it, Cox to Hansen, back to center ice. Here comes the Cobra. Hansen over the line, looking for Bush. Pass ahead of him and unable to catch up to it. Now Bush takes the puck away, and then he gets checked by 3 Trojans. There's Riley Hansen taking the puck away from Lombardo and clearing it back into the Troy zone. 8:50 to go. Clock running. Beavers lead it 3-1. There's a shot by Lombardo, and it's wide. Puck centered again. A shot blocked by Lehman. Couple of chances for the Trojans. Lehman clears the puck back into the Troy zone. Donahue takes the puck away. Joey Donahue, a shot, and he scores! Joey Donahue takes the loose puck, and he's able to fire it on the right wing from a sharp angle, but he beats Carver and gives the Beavers a 4-1 lead. And for Joey Donahue, that is goal number 7 of the season. That's a big one to pad the Beaver lead.
22 from 14.
Owen Huff gets the assist, so Donahue from Huff. And for Owen, that's his 4th assist of the season. Clock stopped with 8 minutes and 6 seconds to play. Face off in the right wing circle of the Troy zone. Back come the Trojans the other way. There's a pass on right wing for Sexton. Backhand pass in front. They score! What a play! Burris from Sexton. Wow, what a pass. I believe it was from Connor Sexton. Backhand pass in front. And I believe it was Gavin Burris again, but we'll get a confirmation on that. And it's 4-2 now as the Trojans again cut the lead to 2. We'll wait for a confirmation on that goal, both the scorer and the assist. I believe it's Burris from Sexton, but we'll confirm that. Now here's a pass for Bush, but it's off his stick at the other end. Thomas trying to wrap it around. Back to the left point now. And a pass for Lima gets intercepted. The Troy player loses his stick, and there's a whistle, and that's going to be a penalty against Beavercreek. Joe Martin, you say, Sherry? So Joe Martin is slashed, so that's what caused the Troy player to lose his stick. Any confirmation on that? What is it? 9 from 14 and 4. So yeah, it was the Troy goal was Burris from Sexton and Knott. So I had the goal and one of the assists right. Oh, it was a great pass by Cooper Sexton. No look behind the back pass, and Knott must have gotten his stick on it, tipping it over to, unless he played it before Sexton did. And a great shot by Burris. Gavin Burris, 2 goals in this third period. And the Trojans have a power play for another minute 15. And there's a whistle, and we have an offside. I believe Sexton was in ahead of the play on right wing. Face-off will be taken outside the Beaver blue line. 6:27 to go. In regulation, Beavercreek and the white sweaters, black trunks lead it 4-2. My name's Kent Jacobs. We appreciate you again joining us tonight from South Metro Sportsplex in Centerville. Thomas Bush trying to stick handle around, and he flips the puck down the ice. Bangs off the right wing wall back into the Troy zone. Under 6 to play. 35 seconds left in the Troy power play. Critical power play for them. Down by 2. Thomas Bush steals the puck at center. Over the Troy line. Bush. Shot! And Carver may have gotten a piece of that one, maybe with his stick. Loose puck. Alex Elsner. Elsner. Rink wide for Bush. Over the Troy line. Bush trying to work in. Wrist shot. Carver makes the stop. So that's shots so far. Oh, it's okay. Oops. So right, let's see. I put 12 to 11 after the second period.
That's from the scorer's booth.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll get shots here in a moment for you. So updated official score shots on our next stoppage of play. Penalty killed off by the Beavers. 5 minutes to go in regulation. Beavers lead it 4-2. Lehman tried to flip the puck over the Troy line, but it looks like either Huff or one of the other Beaver players was already over the line, so it's offside. Donahue takes the face-off, and again, if you listen to these games, I have a pet peeve of colored numbers on colored jerseys. It makes it hard to see. They've got the dark gray. Here's a shot by Elsner. Loose puck on a rebound, and it's back to the corner. More on that pet peeve in a moment. Here come the Trojans. There's a nice check by Cox to take the puck away from Burris. Now Alex Elsner across center. Alex, top of the slot, shot! And that's blocked in front. Nice chance by Elsner trying to move in front. And there's a puck, flipped over the glass at the other end. But Troy has the dark gray numbers on the dark red jerseys, and it just makes it hard to see them from a distance. Oh, Troy got a penalty, and one of the referees is explaining it. Cooper Sexton. So big power play for the Beavers. To try to put a capper on this one, ahead by 2 with a little over 4 minutes to play. They can cash in on this man advantage. The Trojans clear the puck down the ice. So a good start on the penalty kill for the Trojans.
Number 4 for interference.
So Cooper Sexton, interference, 2-minute minor. Here is Thomas Bush. Over the Troy line, trying to work in front. And gets broken up as he tried to shovel the puck in one-handed. Another shot by Lehman. Shot, they save! Rebound, they score! And the Beavers lead it now 5-2. Riley Hansen, the Cobra, strikes. And for Riley, his second of the game, his 7th of the season. And that's a power play goal. And what do we have? A timeout, or what do we have here?
I don't know. The goalie went to the bench.
Oh. Looks like goalkeeper Noah Carver having to get his pads tied up again, maybe? Okay. He's back out there. So a big goal by Riley Hansen. Now the Beavers need to just shut the door the rest of the way. Keep the puck out in front of their own net. Keep the puck out of their own zone. And there is Suda, Jake Suda. Pass up to the Troy line. Off a stick. Joe Martin has it for the Beavers. Martin shoots to center for Hansen. Hansen trying to center, and that's deflected away. Here come the Trojans. 2:45 to go in the third and final period. Here's Joe Martin, works around, not to center. Martin drops it off for Bush. Bush for Lehman. Lehman will chase it down. J.J. Lehman works around a Trojan player. Comes to center ice. He gets checked right at the red line. Loose puck, Martin picks it up. Martin, pass deflected. Suda pushes it forward, and one of the Trojans knocks it back behind the Beaver net. Lehman for Hansen to Elsner. Elsner off the end boards. Chases the puck down. Elsner has it checked away. Martin holds it in. His shot is right on, and a save by Noah Carver. And he catches the puck and hangs on. 1:42 to go. Beavers on 2 goals by Bush, 2 by Hansen, 1 by Donahue. Not, what was that? 9 from 4 and 6. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. 9 from 4 and 6. Okay. So on the Hansen goal, Bush and Lehman have the assists on that. 1:15 to go. Beavers just trying to keep the puck out of their own zone right now. Finish this one off. Carson Cox fans on a clearing shot. Trojans take the puck away, and now puck is picked up by Drawn. Drawn couldn't get it out. Now loose puck, Donahue. Donahue over the Trojan line. Centers for Elsner, and it's just tipped wide. That was a nice play. Puck is iced down this way by the Trojans. Clock stopped. 35 seconds to play. The two referees, we'll give them a shout out. Greg left, Greg signed. Since I wasn't here for the opening face-off, usually that's when we tell who the zebras are, if we know. Trojans come back, centering pass right through the goal crease. Bush and Sexton fight for it. Bush has it stripped away. And there's Lehman to clear the puck off the left wing boards and down the ice. And that should wrap things up. Just a couple of seconds left. The puck comes free to center, and the buzzer sounds the end of the third period. Final score, Beavercreek battling Beavers 5 and the Troy Trojans 2. It's been an interesting game this evening. Well fought between both teams. Do we have any assists, Jeff, on these first goals? Could they see if they would tell us?
Yep.
What?
I think one of them was just Thomas, but I don't know.
Oh, could be. So we'll get final shots.
9 and 3.
9 and 3?
Yep.
Okay. In the third?
Yep.
So for the game, let me see how my math is. 19 and 15 is 34. 18, 21. So for the game, it looks like I've got Beavercreek 34 shots, Troy 21. And we're going to see if we can get assists. So we'll have a complete scoring picture before we deal out our, well, I think I know who the 3 stars are. But we don't know. The goal scored, the first period, Thomas Bush and Riley Hansen. For Bush, his 16th, Hansen his 6th. Second period, Bush his 17th, and we don't have assist for those first 3 goals. Third period, so after 2 it was 3-0 Beavercreek. Third period it was Gavin Burris for Troy, assisted by Mike McWork. That made it 3-1. Then Joey Donahue for the Beavers, his 7th goal of the season, assisted by Owen Huff. Huff's 4th assist of the season. That made it 4-2 Beavercreek. And then, or 4-1 Beavercreek. Then the Trojans strike again. Gavin Burris, his 2nd goal of the period. And that was assisted by teammates Ian Francis Knott and Cooper Sexton, and shout out to Sexton on that pass. That was a great, no look behind the back pass, throwing the puck in front, and great play. And then Burris finished it off. Burris' 2nd goal of the period. That made it 4-2. And then Riley Hansen, his 7th goal of the season, a power play goal assisted by Thomas Bush, and for Bush, assist number 12, and J.J. Lehman, his first, at least by what any stats I've got, his first point of the season. J.J. Lehman, the assist, and that made the final score 5-2. So let's give out the 3 stars. I'm not sure. We don't have the assists from the first 3 Beaver goals, so that would kind of have a difference as far as Bush and Hansen are going to be the first 2 stars. But as far as who's number 1, we'll give the number 1 star. First of all, let's give the number 3 star tonight to Ian Champagne. Ian Champagne, the starting goalie of the Beavers, stops 19 of 21 shots. So Ian will be and wins this for the 2nd time. He's 2-0, and again, his goals against is going to remain right at the 2 mark, as he gave up 2 goals tonight. So Ian's goals against will be right around 2 even in his first couple of games this season. The number 2 star, we'll give that to Riley Hansen, and that's before I know whether he had any assists on Thomas Bush's first 2 goals or not. But at least the information I've got, he has 2 goals on the game, which is 2 points. The number 1 star, team captain Thomas Bush. Thomas with 2 goals, and we also have him as getting an assist in that 3rd period, which would give him 3 points for the game. So again, not knowing whether Hansen got an assist on either of Thomas's first 2 goals. I don't know if they had the same number of points or not, but just based on what information I've got right now, we'll give the number 1 star to Thomas Bush. Hard hat, let's give it to J.J. Lehman tonight. I'm going to give the hard hat to J.J. Lehman. J.J., I saw him make a number of clearing passes tonight, get the puck out of harm's way. So we're going to give the hard hat award tonight to J.J. Lehman. So that'll wrap things up from South Metro Sportsplex. As the Beavers move their record to 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie on the season by virtue of a win tonight, 5-2 over the Troy Trojans. So until tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern against the Springboro Panthers, speaking for videographer Sherry Champagne and for producer Jeff Duford, this is Kent Jacobs saying good night, everybody, from South Metro in Centerville.